So today's a super bright sunny day, so you guys are gonna have to excuse us here, we're squinting away, but Courtney, I just wanted to explain to you that we have some really interesting features on this home. So first of all, the owners, these are original owners, and they actually were the ones that built this property, and since then they've already upgraded the garage doors. As you can tell, they are a really nice garage door. In addition to that, the exterior, this is not some decorative brick. It's actually real brick, as you can tell from that. And up there and all around the sides, that is a hardy plank. Hardy plank, for those of you who are not familiar with it, it's actually a concrete board that has been painted, and the paint actually goes right inside. So it's essentially no maintenance. As you can also tell, it's got the Christmas lights or decorative lighting that's permanent all the way around already. Also, you can see obviously that this is a 4-car garage. So we're just gonna go around the outside and kind of show you the yard and the shop and the deck and all of those features first, and then we'll go inside. So come follow us. So Courtney, right off the bat, there's a lot of incredible value in here. As you can tell, there's tons and tons of pavement here. So very few acreages have this much pavements. Most people want to save a few dollars, and they usually put any kind of additional driveways, they put it in as gravel. And not only is this pavement all the way around, but you can tell it's properly sloped. Even just by seeing where the water goes, you can see how it's nicely sloped away and the water just flows away. You can also see that there's a lot of quick curb, though that curbing that goes around the trees, so that it's really easy to mow the lawn when you're on your ride-on lawnmower. Also, some neat features here. If you're a pet owner, which I know there's a lot of people that are buying acreages that have dogs, you have a little doggy area, and you can see it's even got a little doggy door, and you can have a dog ramp there. Obviously, the air conditioning's there and access to the garage from the outside. Now, moving right along, we've got a hot tub. Look at the size of that hot tub. Courtney, tell me, how many times have you seen a hot tub this big?
Not very often, Rob, honestly. This is phenomenal.
This is huge. So we're not going to open it up. It is full, it is running. I wish that we would have brought our bathing suits so we could have had a try. But as you can tell, this hot tub essentially is a hot tub and a half. So it's a really, really large hot tub. So it's great for your big outdoor parties. Also, you can see that we've got the no maintenance decking here. You'll never have to paint this. Moving right along, we've got again, no maintenance railing. You'll never have to paint that. That's aluminum railing. And then inside here, you've got this awesome 3-season room. I'm gonna just show you here. Power operated opening door. You've got this really nice flooring, so it's a non-slip flooring. You know what, Courtney? I'm gonna get you to come around here, and I'm gonna get you just to open that little valve, and I'm gonna just turn on the fire pit, because this is a really cool. There we go, look at that. Just turn up that valve. Look at that. Now, isn't this an awesome place to come just relax? You know, maybe it's sprinkling outside and you still want to get that fresh air. This is such an awesome area for you to come in with your friends and enjoy.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I love it.
Right?
Christmas, snow, I'm gonna be in here.
Right? How do you like that heat?
This is great.
That really throws off a lot of heat. Okay, you can turn that off and we can continue on. Okay, come with me, let's go over to the shop. So moving right along, just continuing on the fact that we've got so much pavement. Again, you can really see how nicely sloped it is. And this is a massive, massive shop. I believe it's 40 feet wide by 60 feet long, which is just absolutely incredible size. And the door, again, you can see this also is matching to the front door. So this door, even though they didn't really need to, the owners thought, you know what, it would match the front doors better of the garage, so they changed out this door as well for the shop. That door, you can easily tell that you can fit a tractor trailer or a bus-sized motorhome, right? How cool is that? Now we've got 13 feet high by 15 feet wide. So ample room for any of your big RVs, or maybe you've got a tractor trailer, or your family member has something big they want to store. Very easy to put it through there. So come on in, let's go take a look inside the shop. Now, as you can tell, that was a manually operated door, but that's because you don't usually open this every day, but it is easy enough to install a garage door opener. And seeing as though we're in here, I mean, check out this mezzanine. What an awesome area for additional storage.
Yeah.
Maybe an office if you're having some additional work that you're doing in the shop or something like that. And of course, you've got automatically kind of a cool little sheltered area for all your tools, maybe like toys, like this particular owner does. You can see this is a massive area in here, so you can easily fit a full-size motorhome, maybe even a small tractor and trailer. So
yeah, this looks
sky's
phenomenal.
the limit. Of course, it's meant to be double height, so that if you were thinking of maybe doing like an additional little suite or something like that, you've got the room. This particular shop was designed with that in mind, so that way, if you're considering maybe you want to do like a little nanny suite or something like that, you can possibly do that in here with the size. Now, let's go around the outside. I want to show you something cool. If you have kids, or if your family has kids, check this out. How cool is this?
That's adorable.
Now, remember when you were a kid, wouldn't you love to have something like this?
Honestly, with no technology when I grew up, my mother would have sent me out here.
Right?
So yeah, this would have been awesome.
How cool is that? Now that you're an adult though, you're gonna have your adult friends come over, and how would you like to have your own fire pit area already?
I think everybody wants a fire pit when they've got their own home.
Right? And now check it out. This is just a regular wood burning fire pit. So you don't need any gas or anything like that. Obviously this is nice wide open. So when fires are permitted, when we're not having a really bad fire season, then you can go ahead and use this and enjoy. Everything is all concrete all the way back to the deck.
Nice.
Now, seeing as though we're back here, I just want to show you guys this. Courtney, are you familiar with how septic systems work?
A small amount, but...
Okay. So usually the septic system is comprised of 2 compartment septic tank that's buried in the ground. And so usually you'd have the 2 lids, which means that there is like a weir, meaning a wall that doesn't go quite up to the very top of the tank. And the solids come in one side, the solids drop out, and the liquids flow over to the second side, and then it would usually get pumped out to a septic field or something like that. Here you've got that same process going 4 stages. So you've got 4 different compartments in that particular septic tank, which means that the liquids that are being pumped out to the septic field are almost super clean, almost at the point where you can drink the water. So not quite, but very close. So this system is very advanced, and it's very high-end and very expensive, but very easy to maintain. Now, having said that, let's go over and I'll show you where the actual septic field is. This is just a little over 2 acres. So this property, most of it has been cleared. So it looks like it's more than 2 acres, but it actually just ends right there in the trees. You can kind of see the fence. Can you zoom in on that, Cole? You can see that there's a fence there. So if you do have pets and you want a fence in the front, you can, because we've got fencing pretty much on 3 sides already. So you can see that we've got fence there. Now we're gonna just go all the way in the back. The actual septic field is behind these trees here. So if you just follow me, just for reference for the viewers, the solar panels are actually on the neighbor's land. So we've got a fence that basically is right here. Again, Cole, maybe you can kind of come on over and focus in on that chain link fence, that black fence just beyond the trees. So it's actually a very large lot, and it's all fenced over here. So now you can see where you've got all of these kind of taller bush area. This whole area is for the septic field. So let's just go on and have a quick look around here. And you can see basically you've got 2 sides already fenced, and then this area where the trees are, that's where the lot ends, and that's the neighbor's property. So it's quite a bit of space. Now let's go and check out the rest of the property here. I did forget to mention, which by the way, we'll do that when we get back around, where the water comes in, because this property, really neat feature about it is that it has city water. You can tell there's lots of space here. Additional door to the garage. There's the older garage, the shop door. Again, lots of concrete to park additional vehicles or trailers or what have you. Come on with me. Okay, so Courtney, I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the video, but this property is on city water. But what it essentially is a trickle system, meaning that there's a small water line that's provided by the county, Strathcona County, and there is an actual cistern, meaning a water tank that's inside the ground here, and there is the lid right there. So you can essentially have a truck come in and also pump water in here, but you don't need to. There is already city service water here. Now you do have a pressure pump that kicks on and provides the pressure for the house. And inside we've got a pressure tank and all the rest of it. But essentially the nice thing is you don't have to worry about hauling water. You don't have to have a well. You have good quality city water.
Lovely.
How nice is that? Okay, now let's go inside. Okay, let's go check this out now. Right off the bat, this is a super nice front entranceway. As you can tell, we've got a nice veranda, goes all the way around. So everything's all covered right up to here. So if you have a bunch of guests coming and it happens to be raining, they're not having to wait in the rain.
They can just line up.
That's right. So let's go inside. Go ahead. So here you are. Welcome inside.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
How do you like that first impression?
I think it's the chandeliers. The chandeliers really catch your eye.
Right. And the railings. So of course you've got custom railing. Actually, this whole home is custom, but you've got so much of features in here where it actually shows right through. Instead of having what typically the lower cost option is to have a stub wall, so that would be all blocking everything. But here you can see right through into the upstairs. So how cool is that? Now, right from the front entranceway, I just want to mention that of course we're over on the left side here. We've got a room that's kind of a flex room. You could use this as a formal dining room. You could use this as a hobby room, as an office. I mean, the options are for whatever the owner wants to do with it. Now, as you can tell right from here that this actually leads into the pantry, the walk-through pantry, and into the kitchen from there. Now, to the right of over here, we've got the walk-through closet, front entrance closet, so that way you can actually use it from the front entrance for your guests, and also you can use it from when you come in from your 4-car attached garage. Conveniently located right next door to the garage entrance is a 2-piece bathroom. Also, how nice is that? Are you a garage fan?
I am a garage fan.
You're gonna love this. Check this out. Go ahead.
Oh wow.
Come check this out. Now, look at this epoxy flooring.
This is
It's
beautiful.
got glitter in it. How cool is that? Have you ever seen a garage like this?
No.
How nice is this? So as you can tell, obviously this is a full-size SUV. There's enough room for 2 full-size SUVs. You can see that it's got the built-in cabinetry, both top, upper, and lower, and then over here on this side as well. So there's lots and lots of storage that's being utilized here. But if you were to move some of this, you could easily fit 2 full-size trucks on this side, and this is the short side, because this side of the garage is even longer, and again you can see another full-size SUV that's even deeper in. You can see that we've got ourselves over here a high-efficiency forced air furnace, not just a regular little unit here, so you can see how it kind of disperses the air, makes it really nice to get a lot of comfortable heat in here. You can see that we've got a lot of additional storage, and there's still plenty of room for more. And there is that exterior door to the outside. Lots and lots of natural light coming in through all these windows.
I don't think I've seen a garage so bright.
How nice is this,
Yeah.
right? Very cool. Now let's go back in and have a look at the house. Oh, you know what? While we're here, I forgot to mention, look at this. Hot and cold water. So when you could actually wash your vehicle or wash the floor, whatever you want to do, you've already got everything all ready to go right there. Of course, you can see we also have the built-in vacuum system. So again, if you're going to be vacuuming out your car, everything's all right there.
Yeah.
How easy is that? Let's go inside and have a look what's in here. Okay, so let's go inside. So I already mentioned the 2-piece bathroom, but here it is. I mean, everything is all super nice in here. You even have the tall ceilings. Right here, I just want to point this out because that is your bathroom fan, but it's connected to what's called an HRV. That's a heat recovery ventilator for those of you who are not familiar with that term. And there is the actual fan switch. Come on over here, Cole. I just want you to show that. There's the switch right there. Now you turn that on. You can see the light went on. Listen.
You don't really hear anything.
Right, so how nice is that to not have a really loud fan? Now that's connected to a central system, that's the HRV system, that all the bathroom fans are connected to, as well as its own independent air exchange system. So that's super cool because you don't have to wake up the whole place when you're just turning on the fan. How nice is that? Of course, it's got the nice pocket door, so you don't have to take up extra space. Now, let's take a look at the rest of this house. As you can see, we've got real hardwood floor. This is a tiger wood maple hardwood floor. Again, it's called hardwood, but it's really actually softwood. So you can see the odd scratch. That's part of what happens with hardwood floors. But speaking of hardwood floors, take a look at that front entranceway. How cool is that ceramic tile front entranceway design?
That's cool.
That's a lot of extra effort, right? And you can see how tall that front entranceway is. Now, I did mention that right off the bat, we've got that front room that could be used as a dining room or an office. The reason I mention that is because you already have an office space right here. And take a look at that. It's got its own fireplace, and again, real brick, not just the decorative stuff. All these built-ins, this is all real hardwood. Just take a look at this, like feel that, feel how solid this is. This is not some pressed wood, this is real solid hardwood. Everything in here is of the highest quality. So again, take a look at the size of these tiles. How cool is that? So could you picture yourself doing some office work in here?
Definitely.
Right? Now, I did want to mention, I forgot this from the outside, we are actually facing the little area where it's fenced off for the dog. And there's a little doggy door. Now this is already secured, so all you have to do is open it up and then your puppy can go right through. How cool is that? So we'll close this off again. And there we go. Okay, now let's go take a look at the creme de la creme.
Oh, wow.
Look at this. I was just gonna ask you, what's the first word that comes to mind?
Amazing.
Right?
This is gorgeous. Somebody really thought this through.
Take a look at those coppered ceilings.
Wow.
Isn't that quite, like it really does scream luxury, high-end, executive, right? Now that fireplace that's in the office is actually a two-sided fireplace because it goes right through into the living room here. You also notice that we've got a control panel. This is for all the built-in speakers that are in the ceiling here. They're throughout the whole house. This here thermostat is for the in-floor heating. So there is a boiler system that controls the in-floor heating, and that in-floor heating is throughout every tiled area in the whole house, including the upstairs, downstairs, everywhere. Yeah, very cool. And speaking of built-ins, look at that. Just a massive amount of built-ins.
So much storage.
Right? How cool is this? And then of course you can see we've got a ton of windows throughout. And now, are you a chef?
I cook. I spend a lot of the time in the kitchen, so I don't want to call myself a chef, but...
How would you like to have this kitchen to practice your cooking in?
This would be amazing. The counter space, for one, is what I'd be after, especially the island.
It's awesome. So as you can tell, this is a granite island. You've got the undermount sinks. Of course, you've got tons of space in here. Top of the line, the highest quality appliances. Of course, tons of built-ins. You've got the under counter lighting. You can see that it's got the glass backsplash throughout. Again, you've got gas range. You know, as a chef, gas is best, right?
Gas is best.
Right. Now coming through here, take a look at what's in here. Not only is this your pantry, but you've got an additional area for your wine, for your coffee, your wine fridge down here, an additional sink. Great little prep area. And we're not done. Look in here. There's your actual pantry storage.
There's so much space in here.
So much space. Everything's all organized. You've got tons of shelving in there. So, and as you can tell, it's got the cool little glass door. Speaking of cool, take a look at what you see through these windows. There's that 3-season room. Remember I showed you how it's got the power operated garage door? There's a remote for that. Now take a look over here.
Cool.
How cool is that? So you can go in, jump in there. Maybe you're just coming out of the hot tub and you want to sit down and relax a little bit and turn on the fire. Very, very cool. As you can tell, this dining area also has plenty of space for a large table. And if that's not enough, take a look at how much space there is around the island. You were commenting on how nice the island is. Look how many people you can accommodate here.
Yeah.
An extra 6.
That's so cool.
Right? So I'm gonna close that off again. And then if you just spin around here, you can see how you've got the full range here, but you also have an additional oven, and that's a microwave above the oven too. So tons and tons of ways to cook, so you can cook your turkey and maybe a ham at the same time.
Cool.
Now let's go upstairs. I know you're impressed with that, but there's a lot more to see here. Okay, so I know you're impressed with the main floor here, but there's still a lot more to see. Let's go and have a look upstairs. So I want you to feel just how comfortable this carpet is.
I love this carpet. This carpet is amazing. Whoever picked it did a good job.
Right? How does it feel on your feet?
It's so soft.
Right? I love it. Love it, love it. I mean, it's actually a very short hair shag, but it's got that really nice underpad. Now we're gonna start in here because I know we had a living room downstairs, but take a look at this bonus room.
That's cool.
Isn't it massive? And I really want Cole, I want you to focus on that ceiling. Like, look at the angles in this ceiling. That's all a lot of additional extra work, but it's a feature. It's such a cool visual effect, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right? Now, of course, there's more built-ins, and then look at all of the sunshine coming in here. Now, speaking of sunshine, we do have, this is south-facing, so the owners went ahead and installed these room darkening blinds. You can see in here, if you can just focus in on this, Cole, you can see how we've got, this is a honeycomb design, and this room darkening feature is quite an additional expense, but what it does is essentially 2 things. It darkens the room for movie night, but it also keeps it much cooler in here, so in the summertime, if you're trying to maybe conserve some your energy costs on the air conditioning, you can just keep those closed when you're not using the room. So let's go and open up each one of these doors. See what's behind door number 1.
Is it $1 million?
Well, not quite, but it is a great room. Have a look inside there.
Wow.
Now, if you were growing up at home, wouldn't you love to have a room like this?
This is
How
cute.
cool is this?
This
right?
is really cute.
Spacious, plenty of space in here. Obviously, we've got the queen size bed, and there's a full closet in here, and yeah, lots of room. As you can tell, we've got lots and lots of space walking in. Now, what do you think is behind door number 2?
Bathroom.
Hey, good guess, good guess. Yes, have a look. So full bathroom, of course, really convenient for son or daughter to have right next door to their room. And you can tell that it's got the same granite. We've got the really cool sinks and faucets here, the energy saver toilet, and of course a full tub back there.
Yeah.
What do you think is behind door number 3?
Extra bedroom.
No, but how about a second floor laundry room?
Oh, this is cool.
Right?
It's rare to see them on the second floor.
Right, isn't that convenient?
Yeah.
So where's your laundry being generated?
In the
At the
basement.
bedrooms. No,
Yeah,
in
well,
the bedrooms, right?
yeah.
That's where it's generated.
And then you have to do so many stairs.
Right? So here you don't have to. So, and of course you've got all of the cabinets already built in, more granite counters, more glass backsplash, more undermount toilets, sinks. You've got it all. And I mean, even a nice view. I mean, you don't see laundry rooms like this very often.
Not
right?
at all.
Now, I know you'll probably be able to guess what's behind door number 4.
I'm guessing it's the master.
Well, it's the primary bedroom. You're right. So let's open that up. Look at this. What do you think of this?
This is phenomenal.
Right? So what do you see right off the bat that kind of takes your breath away?
It's usually the chair in the view.
Right? I mean, so you've got an actual sitting area that's raised. So it's actually like a really special designed area just for sitting. Maybe you want to set it up as they have here with just a little cozy couch. Maybe you have a couple of chairs, maybe this is your coffee place, your getaway. And check this out. We've got 2 natural gas fireplace features that are built right into the wall here. And so obviously you can see we've got a king size bed. Take a look at this. Look at this ensuite.
This is phenomenal.
Look at these cool fixtures.
Hers. Yeah.
His and hers, makeup area, more granite, huge mirror. Look behind you, look at this. How cool is this shower?
That shower.
Amazing, right? And you've got all of the built-in shelving units. You've got multiple heads. You've got the shower head up there, both sides. Super cool. And then of course, a completely separated toilet area. This controls all your shower heads, by the way. And then in here, you've got the corner jet tub. So if it's too cold and you don't want to go outside to use the hot tub, you can always jump into your own jet tub right here.
That's awesome.
So how cool is that? Now, there's more to see over here in this master bedroom, primary bedroom. You've got the walk-in closet right here. And that's a nice organized closet. As you can tell, that's got the California closet style organizers in there, so there's lots of room to organize things. Here's another one of those fans, and of course there's another one in the toilet area, so you've got those quiet fans throughout. Now there's more to see in here. What do you think this is?
More storage?
More storage. Look at this.
Another walk-in closet.
Look at the size of this walk-in closet. How cool is this? Now I want you to just visualize the size. Now pretend that these wardrobes aren't in here. You can see, especially standing right here, that you've got from here all the way to back there. Mm-hmm. This is essentially the size of a bedroom.
Yeah, this could be a nursery because it's like right off.
This is a bedroom. Yeah. This is actually designed to be a bedroom. Now, I just want to show this, that if somebody wanted this to be turned into a 3rd bedroom upstairs, then you can either close this door or actually completely finish it off, and there is a space right through the linen closet that you could put the door right in here. It's specifically designed this way. That's why the switches are right here, so that you don't have to worry about this. You can just open this up and go right through into here, and this could essentially be your bedroom number 3.
Amazing.
Right? Win-win. So that's the upstairs. Of course, you can see we've got additional thermostats in here. So we've got 2 furnaces in here, forced air furnaces, plus the in-floor heating. And of course, you've got the alarm panel here. So you don't have to go downstairs. You can just turn it on right from here when you go into bed.
Nice.
Now let's go downstairs and have a look at what we have in the basement. Oh, by the way, before we do that, this is that linen closet I was telling you about. That this is essentially where you could just remove the linen closet and have the door. The main door would just basically go right here into that 3rd bedroom. Okay, so I know the upstairs was impressive. I know that the main floor was impressive, but we're still not done. There's still a basement to see. So let's go down there and have a look what we can find down there. Same carpeting all the way down the stairs.
So soft.
So nice. Now, over here, right to the right, is utility room. Remember those fans I was telling you about, how quiet they were in the bathrooms? That's going through this HRV unit. Okay. That's the heat recovery ventilator unit. So it doesn't just, it's not just used for the fans, but it's also used for an air exchange system. What happens is it's actually an energy efficient way to exchange the air without losing the heat. What happens, the stale air from inside the house is on one side of the fins. Basically, it's like a radiator, like in your car. And you've got the cool fresh air coming in on the outside of the fins. And so what happens, there's a temperature exchange that happens. So you have a little bit of temperature warm up for the fresh air that's coming in, especially in the wintertime. And then you've got the fresh air coming in and being distributed through the house. Because remember, these houses are built so that they're very tight. There's hardly any fresh air coming in. So without this, you would have very stale air in the wintertime, right?
Yeah.
So of course, behind me here, we've got the 2 furnaces, air conditioning, we've got the 2 humidifiers, we've got a softener system, we've got the in-floor heating boiler system, along with the in-floor heating hot water system. Tons and tons of electrical, 200 amps of electrical. I know the cover is open there for the boiler system. That's just because there's a power outlet there. And yeah, we've got the panel is obviously full, but there is plenty of space in here, and the electrical is already run over to the shop as we saw previously. Now let's go have a look at the rest of the basement. Okay, now let's go have a look at the rest of the basement. So, basement's fully finished, and it also is 9-foot ceilings over here. Look at the size of this. So this area right here, perfect for a little desk.
Yeah.
What do you think? We've already got the power outlets ready to go, so if you wanted to have kids maybe do some homework down here or something like that, that'd be a great space for that. Speaking of kids, how would you like to have this room?
Oh, it's cooler, so I'm happy.
And it's massive. I mean, this room is way bigger than the room upstairs, right? And again, you've got the full closet area. By the way, I forgot to mention this, but we've got triple pane windows in this house all the way throughout. So again, very energy efficient. Now over here, you've got another full-size bathroom. Look at that bathroom. How cool is that?
I love the countertop.
It's big, right? Glass countertop.
This is so
now,
nice. Oh.
What do you feel?
Oh, that's warm.
What is that?
It's a heated flooring.
In-floor heating. And right there, come on in here, Cole. That is the thermostat for the in-floor heating only. Now this particular in-floor heating system right here happens to be electrical, I believe. And there is that fan again. See, it's on the timer. And again, you've got the fan right there. Now this here is actually the forced air heating vent. I know it looks the same, but that's the fan, that's the forced air heating. Look at the size of this cool shower. Walk in, you don't have to step over high, so if somebody's got mobility issues or something, it's really easy to climb in there. But if somebody doesn't have mobility issues, look at the size, even the seat. Pretty cool. Okay, let's go see the rest of it. Now, if you were entertaining, how would you like to have this for an entertaining room?
This is phenomenal. There's so much space.
Right? So, great place for another movie night. So you essentially have 3 places to watch TV. Main floor living room, the family room, and bonus room upstairs, and the family room down here.
Yeah.
Now, can I invite you for a game of air hockey or foosball?
I haven't played in years.
Let's try it out. So let's see if I can turn this on. Oh, just 1 second. Forgot to turn on the switch here. Okay. So, let's see. I don't even remember the last time I played this. Oh. Oh, look at this. You're a shark at this. Holy smokes, look at this. I win. There we go. Now, if air hockey's not your thing, how about a little bit of foosball?
I haven't played this since elementary.
Right, so where is the foosball? Here we go. Okay, let's try this out.
You red or blue?
I'm these guys.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Oh, just like that. You're pretty good. Anyways, thank you very much, Courtney.
You're welcome.
What did you think overall? How did you like this house?
This house is gorgeous.
Isn't it?
I really like it. It's big. It's good for a big family.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Could you imagine if you were here as a family of, say, 4 or 5? Plenty of space for everybody.
And nobody's stepping over toes or in each other's space.
Right.
There's so much space to be in the house, but not in everybody's rooms or something. So nobody has to double up.
Exactly. Very cool. So Courtney, in addition to having a great space to play games, I already showed you the 1 bedroom, but there's still some more.
There's more?
There's another bedroom. Go ahead, have a look at this. So we've got 2 bedrooms down here in the basement, and it has a walk-in closet. I mean, it's a huge walk-in closet.
Yeah.
Pocket door. Lots of, like, look, this is almost like a bedroom size. And for those who need the additional storage, take a look in here. Look in there, like it just goes way in. So this is an unfinished storage room, but tons of extra shelving. So for those who need the extra storage that's heated inside, maybe your Christmas boxes, that'd be a great spot for them.
Yeah.
Okay, I know I showed you another storage room, but we're still not done. There is still more. Come on with me. So, you said that that's still not enough storage? Still more storage. Look at that. And that's got carpet and goes all the way underneath the stairs. So for all those times that you're trying to maybe put away those Christmas gifts,
Oh, yeah.
you don't want the kids to see, you've got plenty of storage space. Now that being said, let's go upstairs, finish this video off. I want to hear your last thoughts. So I've given you the grand tour. We're all done. I know it was a lot of home to see. What are your thoughts?
It's gorgeous. It's perfect for a big family. It has the space, especially if you're used to the acreage life, but you want to be close to the city. Yeah, definitely the home for anybody who needs
Great
that.
kitchen. So yeah, we have a lot of features here. For our viewers, if you have any questions whatsoever, please don't hesitate. Give us a call, contact us through our website. All the details are below. And remember to always share the video, because you never know, it might be the perfect home for one of your friends.